Yo, what is up guys, MisterMirza here and I'm back on Injustice iOS. So guys, last video was the top 3 most OP characters in the whole entire game. So guys, this video we're going to be doing top 3 most OP female characters in the entire game. Alright guys, starting off at number 3 spot, we have Cassandra Cain Batgirl. So let's get right into this review. So Cassandra Cain Batgirl, Elite 7 level 50, augmented. Base stats are 56,000 on damage and 91,000 at health. Assassin's Ambush. On target, Cassandra Cain attacks, causing opponents to lose 25% of their current health. So whenever you tag her in, she immediately just like bop and hits you with that 25% health. Design wise, she looks really nice. I love the details on her like suit and everything. It looks very nice. So her specials are Art of Deception, No Man's Land, and High Wire Act. So Art of Deception is her special one. Batgirl uses a smoke bomb to stun her opponent as she attacks from a distance. Minute damage at 18,000 and max at 37,000. Special 2 is called No Man's Land. Batgirl unleashes a devastating sequence of strikes upon her opponent. Minimum damage at 56k to max at 112k. And her special 3 is called High Wire Act. Blending death-defying acrobats with overwhelming force, Batgirl smashes her opposition, unblockable to max at 140,000. So if you go to Augment, you guys can see that she's fully maxed out. So guys, I think the reason why she landed the number 3 spot, I mean like the last in the whole list, is because, I mean, there's a lot more better characters than her, obviously. So how her passive works is that the amount of health that her opponent has, basically gets depleted by 25%. So it actually shortens down as the opponent's health gets lower. So if you have 100% health, that's really easy. That's a good chunk. That's like a full on 25% of health just gone right there. But if you have 50% health, that's not a lot of health going down. So it actually varies. It doesn't take a good chunk if the opponent has less health. That's all I have to say for this character. Let's go on to the next character. Alright guys, before we begin, I am selling hacked accounts on my Instagram or Kick. Instagram is preferred. So right now, I am in stock for Injustice iOS hacked accounts. So be sure to order one quick. They're $20 a pop. So if you guys want a hacked account, hit me up on Insta or Kick. Links are in the, not links, but just like my usernames are in the description below. So on to the video. Alright guys, coming out at number 2 spot, we have Arkham Knight Catwoman, so this might be a surprise. So let's get into this. This is an Elite 7 level 50 augmented card. So 62,000 damage and 94,000 health. Her passive is called Cat and Mouse. Catwoman's damage over time attacks cannot be rinsed by tagging out, which is amazing. The damage over time becomes more powerful with each Arkham Knight character on her team. Wow, and design-wise, so here are her specials. She has Cat Claws, Whip It, and 9 lives. So Cat Claws is her special 1 move. Metal Claws tear into Catwoman's opponent. Bleed dot for 10 seconds. Minute damage at 10k to max at 20. And their special 2 is called Whip It. A nimble strike that sends the opponent flying and ends with a merciless whip attack. Bleed dot for 10 seconds. So minimum damage at 46k to max at 93. Special 3 is called 9 lives. Kenwyn merges strength and agility to launch an unstoppable barrage of pain, unblockable damage, 155k. So let's go into augment. You guys can see she's fully augmented. So the reason why she got the number 2 spot is because of her passive. It's so obvious it's her passive. So between like the fast controls that she has like she's a really fast character. Between like the fast like basic swipe attacks you can do with like the special one can be so OP. Even if you block, it's still gonna do like crazy damage. So right here it says Catwoman's damage over time cannot be rinsed by tagging out. So that's really annoying if you're on the opposing teams, because that's just gonna suck. So if you combine her with like dot gear, it is over. It is so over for everybody. So plus if you have a whole Arkham team, it is over. So I think the dot is one of the main reasons why she landed the number 2 spot. I really love the details on the face as well. They show like bruises and all that, which is like something new, I guess. And yeah, and it looks really nice in general. So her stats, by the way, are actually very nice. It's really decent for a card. She has been one of the strongest Catwoman cards. She has 62,000 damage and 94,000 health, which is so crazy. So the damage over time becomes more powerful with each Arkham Knight character on her team. So you can just max her out with like dot gear, and then just bring in Arkham Batman and then Arkham Bane, and just it's over after that. It is so done. So guys, I think I rambled on enough. Time to move on to our #1 spot. Alright guys, for the sake of this video, I did not include Killer Frost in this list just because she was #1 spot in the actual top 3 OP in general. So I'm gonna choose a different winner for the #1 spot. So our winner for the #1 spot for one of the most OP characters, OP female characters in the whole game, goes to Teen Titans Raven. So Teen Titans Raven, I don't know if you guys were expecting this, but let's get into this. So Teen Titans Raven, 66,000 damage and 109,000 health. Demonic Embrace, which is, oh lord. Super special attacks have a chance to drain 25% health and power. Raven receives all health and power that has been drained. Okay, so much to say here. So design wise, I don't know. She looks okay. I mean, like I'm not a big fan of Raven in general, but I don't know. She's a good card. So her stats are crazy, by the way. This is elite level of 50 augmented stats, so this is gonna be crazy. So let's get into the special. So special 1 is called Twilight's End. Raven unleashes wicked claw attacks onto her foe. Minimum damage at 21k to max at 43k. Special 2 is called Dark Half. Raven hits her enemy with supernatural energies and sends a demonic minion for a devastating blow, which looks really amazing. Minimum damage at 65k to max at 131. So special 3 is called Deadly Sin at 164k. So, the reason why she got the #1 spot is when I'm battling a female character, any female character, I find the toughest, like right next to Killer Frost, I find the toughest opponent to be Teen Titans Raven. So, I think that this character deserves a little bit of gratitude about how OP she is. Her passive is really confusing to most people. So right here it says special attacks have a chance to drain 25% health and power. So if you get off your special 1 or special 2 and you finish, like you fully finish it, and then as the opponent's getting up, they literally lose health and power. And if you have less than 25% health, it's gonna immediately KO you. It's gonna immediately KO you. It's not gonna be like Dot, where like as soon as you reach 0.0% health, it's gonna stop and you're still in. No. If you have less than 25% health, you will be KO'd, which is so crazy. Now add all of that, and then just like put it on Raven. Just put all of that on Raven. That's what she gets. So every special she does has a chance for her to get health and power, which is crazy OP. That's crazy OP. So like I said, design looks really nice. I love like that hand thing she does when like I don't know what happens, but it makes like a cool little orb motion. Yeah, right there, like that. Look at that, look at that. So guys, Wonder Woman was gonna land the #2 spot, but she didn't feel all that tough to fight. Especially like Catwoman, she was in a bit of fight with. Plus, she like got out my Superman in like one special 1. She got out for special 1. I tagged out. I was getting like a clean 20k, a second. It was crazy how much damage she did. But besides that, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So be sure to like this video for more hacked accounts and all of that. So I'll tell you guys later. Peace, guys.